Seamoss before. I'll let y'all see my after picture too, man. So, see how small this is? It's gonna blow up big. Squeeze the lime in there. Drop that in there. Drop that in there. You might want to pour a little bit more water on there to cover it up. Cover it up with, I don't know, aluminum foil or something, and let it soak for 24 hours.
24 hours later.
So here's the Seamoss, y'all. Now you want to take this and drain the water out. Once you drain the water out, you want to rinse it one more time. And rinse it. And drain this water out. Next, you want to go through it to see if you see any dark spots, like maybe fish poop, and take that up out of there. This seems to be really clean. So, yeah. Now it's time for the blending. Got my NutriBullet RX right here. Now this is a whole bunch of Seamoss, so I don't want to put all this in here at one time. So I'm gonna put about maybe half in here first. As you can see, this resembles the nervous system. So I want to put about half in there first. Here's the rest right here. Well, maybe a little bit more. No, I think that'll do it. Maybe a little bit more. So yeah. And now I want to fill the water up to about right there. So as you can see, I filled the water up, covering the top, and now I'm going to add some cinnamon. Seamoss comes from, you guessed it, the sea. So it does have a fishy type taste, but if you add a little cinnamon, you can kind of kill that taste a little bit. So I'm going to add the cinnamon right now. I'm just going to eyeball it. All right, start him up.
Instead of looking upon life as a contest, it becomes a dance, it becomes a game. One doesn't withdraw from it, one doesn't stop living, but one goes into the game so that these revolving fishes are no longer trying to eat each other, but they're just going around dancing, having the biggest fun in the world.
I've been rapping for a long time, wrote a whole lot of rhymes, did a lot of stupid shit, almost got a lot of time, but I had to save myself from me, cause I'm the only one can tell me anything. See, I was a hard-headed motherfucker, always in some drama, almost lost my life on New Year's, should've listened to my mama. I was too busy in the streets, while chasing commas, fell asleep at the wheel, then woke up in a coma. That head-on collision almost put me out commission. The car got total, candy flew to Phoenix. I appreciate your support, since I really mean it. Guess I'ma learn the hard way, almost died in broad day. Never drive drunk, my advice, you catch a Uber. Your life is so precious, so tell me what's it to you. I'm just a messenger, so please don't shoot me down. Real life facts come.
If you got pieces of Seamoss that you can taste when you test it out, you're gonna want to blend it again. So I just tasted it, and I still got little pieces of Seamoss in here. So now I want to blend it again because I want it to be a smooth consistency, smooth texture. I also added a little bit more water in there too to kind of thin it out a little bit. You don't want it too thin though, because you want to be able to pour it in a jar or either in a ice cube tray for storage.
About it, I feel like an astronaut. I've been smoking a lot of pot. I've been sitting in the same old spot. Had to get a Fitbit watch. Don't be a hater, man, love is the key. All of that anger will put you in danger. Listen here, homie, man, listen to me. You live by the gun, you never by the banker.
Life is not really a contest to make yes triumph over no, make the positive triumph over the negative. The two sides go together. And then one sees, in this strange way, that underlying all that is negative in the world, all that is in a way painful and evil, there is a kind of necessity to it. It goes with the good. It is necessary for the good. Disorder is necessary for the manifestation of order, just as you must have, say, a black background.
As you can see, it's nice and smooth. With a gelatinous type of consistency, like baby food. And now I'm going to pour it in jars and probably pour some in some ice trays for storage that I can use later whenever I feel like it. You can just take it out the freezer and put it in the refrigerator for about, I don't know, maybe an hour, and it'll thaw out, and then you can blend it in coconut water or just blend it in some regular water, or you can just eat it straight out the jar. 2 tablespoons a day. All right, man. Y'all have a good one. Gone. Safe keeping. Y'all want to see what's in my freezer? Plant-based pulled pork, vegetable samosas, just egg omelet.